we'll sit back and reflect on things that we can change and do differently, and I get that.
The Magic didn't sit back for long, though, before firing Jamahl Mosley. The head coach is gone less than a day after bowing out of the playoffs for the third straight season. The question now, who will be the next head coach of the Magic?
And what will the team look like heading into next season? We have team coverage for you. Spencer Tracy has reaction from the fans, but we want to begin with Kristen Lago, who just spoke with the Magic's president about the firing of Jamahl Mosley. Kristen?
Yeah, guys, what we heard from President of Basketball Operations Jeff Weltman was that this was a decision that was not made lightly. He started off his press conference by commending Jamahl Mosley's character and the positives that he was able to do for the Orlando Magic. And there were a number of positives that the Mosley era had here in Orlando. I mean, you talk about his 5-year tenure. When he got here, his first year was a 22-win season. Then he took that to about a 50-win team, of course, back-to-back-to-back playoff appearances and then 2 division titles. But ultimately, Jeff Weltman said the biggest issue that the organization had with this team was that they couldn't get over that rebuilding hump in an era where they said they were ready to win now. And that was the biggest factor in making this decision. He pointed to the Magic having that 3-1 series lead over Detroit and not being able to close it out. Paolo Banchero, again, said this is unacceptable to have a first-round exit year after year after year. And ultimately, a change had to be made.
We have lost in the first round the last 3 years, and that's an organizational matter. That's not on one person, but it just seems like it's time for a new perspective, maybe a fresh voice, and for us to all be able to, get a different vantage point on what's going on with our team.
And to that point there from Weltman, he said aside from bringing in a star player, that the biggest impact one can have in a change to a team is bringing in a new head coach. So that kind of was the idea behind the dismissal of Jamahl Mosley. But he was also asked about the roster construction of this team and if we could see changes there. He said he goes back to what he told us at the trade deadline. He doesn't necessarily want to disrupt this core of Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs, and Desmond Bane, but that nothing is off the table in the coming days. They're really going to look at this top to bottom to see what they need to do to take that next step. But of course, it does start with the head coaching search. That will begin in the next few days. They will consult with players first to see what they feel is needed in the locker room, and then they'll move on from there. We'll, of course, have more on this all night long. But for now, live at the Kia Center, I'm Kristen Lago, WestU Sports.
Mosley released a statement this afternoon, Kristen, saying in part, quote, "To our fans, there is nothing but love in my heart. The joy I had coaching this team in this city for the people who live here is something I will never forget. All I ever wanted was to make you proud to be Magic fans, and my journey here will certainly stay with me forever."
While he couldn't win enough in the playoffs, Mosley is among the winningest coaches in Magic history. He leaves the team third all-time in wins with 189 behind Brian Hill and Stan Van Gundy. Both of them took the Magic to the NBA Finals.